What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to attempt to wash my bike and do a little story time. I know that's not the proper way to wash your bike, whatever, but this is the way I'm doing it. Because for one, I don't have any wax or anything like special wash at the house or nothing, so this is how we're doing it. Yeah, this is going to be a story time of how the guy that bought my bike, how he said I scammed him. So, just jumping right into it. So a couple weeks ago, obviously everybody knows I sold my bike, and the guy told me he was going to be there, so he was going to beat me to my house before I got off work. I said, okay, that's cool. Just know that my dad's going to be there. He'll be there to kind of like facilitate everything, make sure nothing's going on. And he came with him and his buddy. He obviously didn't come alone, and so, which is fine. He just wanted to test drive it. He asked a bunch of questions of like, when was the last time I got oil changed, when was the last time I got service, stuff like that. And so he gets on it, he goes to test drive it. He likes the bike, but he comes back and he's like, well, some things kind of like concern me a little bit. I'm like, alright, well, what is it? And he said, well, the squeaking in the front tire, the front rim, that kind of concerns me. He said that he might have to change the wheel bearings, which, that's fine. Like, I don't know why that would concern you. I mean, that's 46,000 miles on it. Probably need to change out wheel bearings, but so he's trying to talk me down the price. Then my dad kind of jumps in. He's like, no, you knew from the beginning when you came to get the bike that he's selling it to you for a deal, and you're trying to get an even better deal. So of course my dad wasn't going for that, and so we agreed to blank, and I got all the paperwork signed and everything, and he leaves. So then after he leaves, oh yeah, by the way, his test drive probably like 10 to 15 minutes. I had to get a quick little picture. It was like 10 to 15 minutes, right? So he comes back, oh snap, and we sign all the paperwork, and he immediately, before he takes off, he takes the front the fender off that covers the front tire hugger. He takes that off, puts it in his buddy's truck, and he drives off. He goes home. I got my money. He got his dream bike. Oh yeah, another thing, little side note, this man, his buddy was like, man, this is his dream bike, man, he's been wanting this bike for forever, he's finally getting it, this is all the money he has in his savings account, like, you don't understand, bro, like, this is his like dream bike. And I was like, alright. I mean, I was thinking to myself, like, what does that have to do with me? You know what I mean? Like, that ain't got shit to do with me. But so he's saying how it's the dream bike and everything. We're signing paperwork, and so it's like the next day, or like 2 days go by. I get a friend request from blank, the guy that bought my bike. I'm like, there's no way he wants to be my friend. I bet you he's gonna want his money back. So he's talking about, oh, you sold me a lemon. There's a lemon law in the state of Alabama. You're gonna make this right. Like, threatening to come back. He's like, I got your address, I got your work info, I know where you work, I know where you live. And I was like, are you threatening me right now? Like, I did nothing to you, and you're like threatening me? And he goes, I'm not threatening you, but I sure fucking can. And he's like, you're gonna make this right. And so I'm sitting there asking the dude, is that what's a 2020 or a newer BMW? So he's sitting there saying like, oh, you're gonna make this right, and I'm like, dude, first of all, you're not telling me what I'm gonna do. Second, I've asked you multiple times at this point, what do you want me to do? Like, because the money is gone at this point. I've already bought this bike. The money is gone. So he's not getting his money back. He wasn't getting his money back regardless. So he just keeps on saying, oh, you're going to make this right. And then he goes on to say, also, there's freaking coolant in the oil. You're going to pay for this. Like, I got to eat this charge because it's going to be like $2,000 to get it fixed. And like, it's at my mechanic's house. So this is where he messed up. He said it's at my mechanic's house right now, or something along those lines, like his mechanic. Then he comes back and says, oh, I said, well, send me proof of that they had coolant in the oil. And he goes, well, it's at the dealership right now and it won't get seen until tomorrow, so I can't send you proof, but I'll send you proof tomorrow. I said, no, you said there's coolant in the oil and that you have proof and you're going to send me all the proof I need. I want to see the coolant in the oil right now. He said, man, I've been working on bikes for 20 years. I've had 27 plus bikes myself. I know when there's coolant in the oil. And he said he saw it through the sight glass on the bike. And I said, are you serious right now? Like, you didn't even attempt to open the bike, like drain the fluids out of the bike before you said that there was coolant in the oil? And he was like, I don't have to. I know how it looks through the sight glass. It looks milky. I said, what? It looks milky? I'm like, that don't make no sense, dude, but whatever. So we go back and forth a little bit more, and you know, he's still adamant about how I sold him a lemon. And so he's still adamant about how, like, I sold him a lemon and that I'm gonna make it right. So he never really told me how I need to make it right. It's just that I need to make it right. So then I say, well, dude, if there's like coolant in the oil or I did you wrong, whatever, why is it that when you went on your 10-15 minute test ride, you didn't lose power, nothing was wrong with it? Because you would have said something about it when you bought it and went on the test ride, and you didn't say anything. Not only that, he drove like 2 hours from Sylacauga to freaking get the dang bike. So I'm like, there's no way. Like, he would have been lost power all the way to Sylacauga. So then he goes on to say, man, I found another listing on Facebook for that bike. Said that you sold it to me with a blown head gasket. At this point, he's also cussing me out, saying I sold it to him with a blown head gasket. And I was like, no, I got all that fixed. And I even took it to the BMW dealership to get it looked at after I got it fixed. So he's still adamant at this point. Oh, you sold me a lemon, you sold me a lemon. But he don't know that I didn't sell him a lemon. She's just trying to scam me into giving him his money back, which is not gonna happen. Let's see, $1. So then I'm like, all right, man, like, what do you want from me? Like, seriously, what do you want? And he still would not tell me what he wanted and what he needed from me. So I was like, all right, man, you have a good day. Like, I'm not gonna keep arguing with you. So this conversation is pointless. And he's like, you know what? I'll just eat all those charges. Like, it doesn't matter. I'll eat all the charges. It's cool, bro. But just know, karma's a bitch, and it's gonna come back on you. I was like, what in the world? Like, he had been smoking the world's strongest weed to think he can pull one over on me. Like, that don't even make no sense, bro. Not only that, like, he contradicted himself so many times in the messages. Like, it was crazy. I was like, there's no way he's like, you know, when someone's telling a lie so many times, they start to believe it. This was this guy. He kept telling the same lie, thinking that I was gonna believe it because he believed it. So, guys, I know y'all are gonna tear me up in the comments about using this towel on this paint, but I don't care, man. It's just a bike. Bikes can be replaced, paint can be replaced. I plan on getting this thing wrapped soon anyways. parts can be replaced. It's just a motorcycle, guys. You know what you can't get back? Your life. If you die. If you die, you die, man. But yeah, that's pretty much it on how this guy claimed that I sold him a lemon, and he was mad because that's another thing. So up there on my windscreen, I had my YouTube channel on there, and he saw the video of where I said my head gasket was blown. But also in the same video, I said, I don't know if it's the head gasket or if it's the exterior gasket or a different gasket on the bike, but I'm pretty sure it's the head gasket. Then I made an update video when I got it fixed, and I said that it wasn't the head gasket, it was the exterior gasket, and that I got it fixed and everything. And I got the oil drain back down to the right level, coolant put back in it, the whole 9 yards. But don't worry, guys, he thought that I was a liar. He was gonna catch me giving him his money back. That's another thing. So while his friend was telling me that it was his dream bike and everything, he was like, man, this is all the money in his savings account. He's supposed to be buying his girlfriend an engagement ring, but he bought this bike instead. And when he told me that, I was like, once again, I was like, that ain't got shit to do with me. I was laughing in my head. I was like, this dude really thinks I'm about to cut him a deal. Which, when we were filling out the bill of sale, he was like, can you put like $500 on the bill of sale so I don't have to pay that much taxes on it? And I was like, man, sure. I don't care. I'm not going to question you to death when you get to the DMV. I don't care. But you go right ahead. So I put the $500 on there for him. And he still wasn't happy, so. But my motto for that situation is, that ain't got shit to do with me. Because it really don't. That's not my fault that he didn't like what he bought. And he's upset. Even though I put every single detail about that bike on there. All the work it's had done on it. All the places it's been. And you ain't got to tell him that I got into a accident or whatever. Because I felt like that wasn't information that I had to include if I got it all fixed, right? But he was mad about that too. So it's whatever. I got my dream bike again. He's stuck with his dream bike, can't sell. Oh yeah, that's another thing. So he listed it on Marketplace using the same pictures that I sent to him in the messages. He was like, hey bro, can you send me the picture of the bike? I was like, sure. So I sent him all the pictures I had, even videos. He used those same pictures and videos for his listing on Facebook. That was hilarious. And that listing went up literally 3 days later after we had that argument. I was like, the nerve of this guy. Like, this can't be real. Oh, but it was. I know I was kind of rambling around, jumping around the story, but like I said, guys, I'm not freaking Chase on two wheels or nothing like that. It's just Bush. I think I have ADHD or something. But yeah, that's gonna wrap up the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I know it's kind of short, quick, and easy, but I have a couple off days coming up here soon after May 3rd, I believe. So once I get off shift at the fire department, I will be going home for 2 days, and I'll be able to get out and make a lot more videos, TikToks, stuff like that. So stay tuned. Turn post notifications on so you can know when I post, because I do post kind of sporadically, not at a set time every day, even though I should look at my demographics and see when the best time is to post. I know a lot of people live in different time zones and whatnot, so it's not going to be the best time for everybody, but I will try my best. So if you enjoyed the video, please give the video a thumbs up, share it around with your friends, comment down below what you think of the video, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Don't forget, ride safe, wear your gear, and don't let a scammer scam you into giving their money back. Peace.